There is a major misconception surrounding the New York Red Bulls right now that needs to be put to bed. Every time I watch a Red Bulls game, whoever's calling said game always talks about the Red Bulls way and the pressing from the Red Bulls, and that just isn't who they are this year. That isn't what new head coach Sandro Schwarz is coaching this team to be. If you aren't privy to what I mean by the Red Bulls way, what I'm referring to is the general style of play that permeates usually through all the Red Bulls teams, most notably that of RB Leipzig in Germany, and that is the Gegenpress, a high-pressing, high-tempo, physically taxing style of soccer, quick soccer. Yes, the New York Red Bulls usually run this style of play, but this season they are different. They are much happier to give the other team time on the ball. They press them a lot less and a lot lower, in fact, while the Red Bulls actually have the lowest possession percentage in the entire league. They are middle of the pack in terms of defensive actions in the final and middle thirds of the field. They aren't going after the ball in the same way. They are much happier running a low block and countering and building up from deep. Now, is the style of play change working for them? I'm not super sure. There is a lot of frustration surrounding this team at the moment. In their recent 1-1 draw with Colorado, Schwarz was notably frustrated on the sideline. Funny, random thought, by the way, that I just had. Head coach Chris Armas of the Colorado Rapids is famously a product of the Red Bulls coaching system and is also not playing Red Bull soccer at Colorado, as he was expected to do. The same cannot be said for former fellow Red Bulls coaching product Troy Lesesne in DC, whose team presses harder than hardly anyone else in the league. But I'm not surprised that Colorado and the Red Bulls canceled each other out in that game. They are very similar teams, but back to the point, aside from the controversy that he brought last year, Dante Van Zier, who was I just said that he's underperformed, is what I'm trying to say. Let's get back on the train of thought. Dante Van Zier has severely underperformed, and a lot of fans are frustrated with him. That is definitely where a lot of the frustration surrounding this team has come from. Fun fact, Dante Van Zier is in the bottom 4th percentile of all strikers for non-penalty goals this season. Yikes. They could definitely use another player up top, and they do have a DP spot open for that, but could also use that on another midfielder, as they did just sell Frankie Amaya off to Toluca in Mexico. I think in general, there are going to continue to be growing pains for this Red Bulls team this year. This is going to be a season of transition, maybe the first of a couple for this team, as they have and will continue to undergo some serious personnel changes on and off the field. I do want to highlight some of the more positive pieces of their team, though. Emil Forsberg has been really good when healthy. Hopefully for his and his team's sake, the controversy surrounding his personal life will quiet down eventually. John Tolkien may believe the earth is flat, but he has been very good this season. What's up with the Red Bulls players being such like boneheads, by the way? Carlos Cornell in net has been very solid, and new young center back, kind of fullback combo Noah Isle has really shined in some games, and of course Lewis Morgan is just so good and has been really good for them this season, playing in a couple of different roles. But in general, I don't think the Red Bulls are going to rock the league this year. They haven't so far, but I do think that their change in style is stark, and if fitted with the right pieces in the near future, could yield very positive results for this team. This was Pancake FC, the YouTube channel named after the fantasy team named after my dog. If you did enjoy the video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. For every person who does so, Pancake does get an extra treat. Speaking of, let's go ahead and cut to Pancake right now. Oh my goodness, who is this sleepy little dog right here? Sleepy little dog. Laying on the couch, getting it all stinky. She needs a bath. She needs a bath bad. Maybe next video I make at the end, I'll tick on a clip of her getting bathed. It's not her favorite activity. Right, Pancake? Right, Pancake? I'm not gonna give her any treats right now because she had a bunch earlier today, and I'm worried it'll make her stomach sick. So we're just gonna pet her. Maybe if you ever want to make Pancake crazy, you just have to grab her hands or grab her feet. She might be too tired, but a lot of times that gets her worked up. Does that get you worked up, Pancake? Does that get you worked up? Grr. Grr. I'm sorry, I should do that to you, Pancake.